You want?
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the 24th Annual Garden State Film Festival. We are live at the beautiful Berkeley Oceanfront Hotel in beautiful Asbury Park, New Jersey. Welcome to the Shared Universe Podcast Lounge. My name is Ming Chen.
And CJ Collin.
And we got filmmakers here, my friends. We'll start over here. We'll start with
my
you.
name is Dave Schoner. I'm a producer.
And you're on the board of the Garden State Film
I'm on the board of the
Festival.
Garden State Film Festival, and we also I also chair the screenplay competition. So every year we have a screenplay competition where we honor the best feature film, the best short, and also the best teleplay.
So do you read all those scripts yourself?
So I'm the official end of the line. So
Okay.
that's a great question. Are we veering off too much? No.
No.
But at the end of the day, I have 8 readers who read the screenplays, and then everyone grades them, and then I'm the official voice
Final
at the end.
official voice. Yeah, that's
great question there.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And we'll go to you. Introduce yourself.
I am Helena Medness, and I am the chicken whisperer for Cooped Up.
Cooped Up. Amazing. And introduce yourself.
Daniel Boulos. I am the director of Cooped Up and one of the board members.
Amazing. Could you please tell us about Cooped Up?
Oh my goodness! So I actually come here with my fiance, who's also on the board.
Yeah.
And Roy introduced me to David, and we all kind of got to talking, and he said, "Wait a minute, you have chickens?" And I said, "Yes, I do." And we have like 70 chickens.
Okay. Wow. That's a lot.
It's my
I know
life.
people with like 5, 6, not 17.
No, when you say, "Do you have chickens?" Like I have chickens.
Right. There's like
It's not
Purdue,
like-
Hormel, and then you.
Yeah.
Okay.
pretty much. So I love my chickens, spend time with them, the whole deal. And so David said, I've got a script. So the timing was really cool how it all came together.
Okay.
I don't want to veer off the whole thing, but I don't want to get too much into it because you describe it better sometimes. But so when he introduced it to me and said, "Would you read this?" I'm like, "Absolutely, sure.
Yeah.
Why not? I'm always up for new things."
Right.
So I read through the script. I laughed. I cried. I was so touched. And it was, it's a short.
Right.
I couldn't believe how much emotion it pulled out of me. And I'm like, oh, I'm in.
Yeah.
I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm in.
So wait, you had a script on deck about chickens?
So it's a long story.
Explain.
But I inherited this farm in North Carolina, and
Okay.
the farm is completely devastated. Right? We're going to get sad now for a moment. It's completely devastated, and I kept on trying to think to myself, animals have feelings. So how would an animal deal with grief? Right? How does an animal deal with grief?
Okay.
Animals deal with grief.
Sure.
I know. I just killed the entire room. Animal deal with grief, and so we have a young man who's a screenwriter named Sam Asheroff, and I pitched him this idea: how would a rooster deal with grief?
Right.
Their last living creature on a farm. And so, after it was written, I sent it to Danny because I want Danny's directing.
Yes.
I sent it to Danny to direct, and Danny goes, "So, it's live." This is an animated?
Yeah, live action.
Live action.
I got to
movie.
direct.
You got to direct chickens.
Yes.
He's like, you can't give me humans. You have to let me direct chickens.
Yeah, it was like one of those where I'm like, are you sure this is not animated?
Right.
And so and then it became a process. Both Danny and we all came to the table to figure out how do we make it work.
Yes.
Because there's a lot of nuance to directing a chicken.
Yes.
Yes.
Would you like to talk about directing a chicken?
Yes.
Well,
I can't believe you
How?
directed a chicken.
I mean, so
He
it started
directed
out
me.
with Helena actually just choosing the right chicken for
Okay.
the job.
Wait, you still got to cast, right? You still got to go through the casting process.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
she actually was one of the casting directors as well, not just the chicken wrangler. So she picked the Buff Orpington, which is the most calm of the species, I guess. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Buff Orpington?
Yeah, same.
That's a species
Above Orpington, yeah.
Yeah.
of chicken.
The
Okay.
most calm
Yeah.
chicken.
Yeah, it's the
Pretty
most
much.
calm of the roosters.
Roosters, okay.
They're a very docile, more of a docile.
They're very sweet, easygoing, very kind. There are a lot of roosters. You kind of got to kick them to get them not to attack you.
Sure.
These are not so much.
We have a high school north. We have chickens.
You
And
do, that's
we have
right.
chickens
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
And every morning I get in there early, and you just hear that rooster go off. And then I go to the other side of school. People right there go, it's all day. All day. All day long. I'm like, are you kidding me? I would go crazy.
Yeah. So I guess the
I love
first step is casting the rooster.
Casting the rooster, yeah.
And
having
then-
the best chicken wrangler on set
Yeah.
on the project. And then we had it storyboarded by Christopher Schoner. And we just kind of walked through each scene, each part of the story, and we just built it out. And then having just the Buff Orpington, we were like, threw it on set, and we had our set designer, Sam, design the set, and just she made it look like a decrepit old house that was just abandoned.
Yeah.
And yeah, it really brought it to life, and we threw the Buff Orpington into the set, and it was a moment where we were all just like the first shot where we were just like,
How's it gonna go?
How's it gonna go?
like, yeah,
That's a
it was
good
it
question.
was like, wow, this thing is like better than Tom Cruise.
Oh wow. Okay.
We only needed like 2 takes.
And treated better.
But this really speaks to how everybody was super open to learning, like the entire crew was
Yes.
super open to learning about chicken. Like they all gave me space to speak for a few minutes
Yes.
to everybody
Yeah.
before we started, so I could say, hey, if the chickens get loose, do not chase them. We will lose them forever.
Yeah.
You know, things like I had to actually teach some of the animal behavior and how we need to respond. Everybody on the set remained calm the entire time. So it really forced everybody to stay super chill
Yeah.
in their roles.
Right.
Because the animals will pick up.
Yeah.
And,
Right.
and you know, filmmakers are not super chill.
Yeah.
No, they're very wound up. Got to get the shot. Got to get the right lighting. You know, we rushing.
Yeah.
Can't lose this. We
Yeah.
got to shoot now. Yes.
Right.
It was such a cool experience because even with like Sam, like she walked me through the whole house because chickens peck at things, chickens
Right.
like eat stuff on the ground. Like this is just their job. So we had to go through and I had to make sure there was nothing there that was going to be bad for the chicken,
Right.
you know, and
Yeah.
and I'm like, okay, are we putting him over on that sink? And they're like, no, he's over here, you know. So we talked about a ton of details
Yeah.
before even putting the rooster or the hen onto the set.
Yeah.
Like we walk through everything to make, and that's why we say he's treated better than Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
So a
Because-
quick funny thing. So you know, it is still an animal, right? And so no disrespect to
Sure.
the animal. So we had this purposely built cage for him that he stayed in his own little
Right.
private space, his own trailer. And then
Right,
we had the
right.
female hen was down the road a little bit, still in sight in her purposely built trailer.
Okay.
But he would not take his eyes off of her.
Yes.
So we had to move them.
Yes, they were still in vision of each other.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we actually we had 2 roosters and 2 hens on
Right.
set that looked exactly the same, just in case one got tired or whatever. We ended up using the same one the whole time.
Stand-ins.
Yeah, we did have stand-ins. We had
Stand-in
doubles.
chickens.
Stuffed
We have
doubles.
a friend who won't stop looking at women either. His name's Mike Veza. But, sorry, Mike. I had to give you a
So, yes, you
shout.
know, I have to tell you
Come
something.
on.
If there's a female within 25
Right,
feet
he
of
won't
Mike
stop
Veza,
looking at her,
he's
yeah.
gonna-
We have to separate them.
That was he's everything. Everyone doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Thank God Mike wasn't on the set. Whew.
Yeah. So
could've been bad.
how
movie in itself.
what was the shooting schedule? It was like, did you have it scheduled out, or was it just kind of until you got the shots?
So, I mean, we built in time for each shot, you know, just because we didn't know. It's experimental at the
Yeah.
end of the day, so we don't know how the rooster was going
Right.
to behave. So we had it scheduled for 4 to 5 days, but we ended up, the rooster was just such a star, and we ended up finishing a half a day early.
Wow,
So-
ahead of schedule.
Yeah, I had a schedule. Yeah.
So there's no way you folks thought you were going to be talking about chickens all day.
No.
Right, so, yeah.
No, but I've never watched a live action movie with a rooster as a
chicken.
star.
And I have to
So
tell you something. Rick Cook, who is the DP,
Yeah.
when you look at the images in the film, you'll swear, and I don't want to go down that road, but you swear it's almost AI or it's something generated
Right.
that's
Yeah.
not
But
real.
it's not, it's real.
It's 100% real.
yeah.
100%.
all practical.
And he
Yeah.
was really good too. He'd be like, no, can you do this with the rooster? Can you? And he would wait very patiently while I like calmed him down and
Yeah.
okay, let's wait for the next scene and whatever. And everybody was super
Yeah.
flexible
Yeah.
regarding.
Rooster, don't look at the
animal.
camera.
Yeah, it was a great crew, especially
Yeah.
just because everyone understood that, like Helena said, that you need to just stay calm
Yeah.
and, you know, be quiet, be peaceful so that the rooster doesn't get, you know, flustered or anything like that. So it was just The set, the crew was just incredible.
And we wanted to tell a story about how an animal would deal with grief.
Yeah.
What are the stages? And at the same time, it's a little bit of a performance art piece per se. It's not a narrative, and we think in a traditional way. And it was just a really interesting, fascinating thing. How do you adapt the rooster's natural behaviors to fit a story?
Right.
And it's almost like, he got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Who edited?
Our buddy Hunter, who's edited a lot of our work. Hunter and Rick do very incredible work together. It's like almost like the best work I've seen as an independent filmmaker, and they just have a very good communication between the both of them. And he actually also edited one of our other projects that's in the festival in the same block. It's called Father's Day, but he's one of the best, I think, and I think everyone should talk to Hunter.
The recurring theme, I agree. The recurring theme with every crew member as they read the script, whether it was Hunter, Rick, the production assistant, Sam, even Rolando Hernandez, who was our line producer, everybody was like, "Okay, so it's real."
Yeah.
And it's like because when you read it, you're like, "Well, we're going to do an animated film.
No, this is live action. This is all
live action,
or like a puppet.
Yep, no puppets. Like 100%. USDA like poultry. Yes.
And David had me get the chickens early on, 6 months before we started, so that I could really bond with them.
Right.
Beforehand.
She had as a little chick.
Yeah,
that's
right.
We shot all at Natarar, which is in Somerset County. Natarar is a massive estate in Somerset County, and they have all these buildings. And there was a decrepit house that we worked and cleaned it up and got it prepared for the chicken. I said we was treated pretty well.
Oh yeah.
It's interesting on your call sheet when number one, they have number one.
Oh yeah.
Number two, number one was the chicken.
Yes.
So he is officially named number one on our little chicken farm now. That's his name.
That's amazing. So what's the
number two on the call sheet? Number one was the chicken.
Number one was the chicken and the rooster. What's the runtime on this?
It's about 9 minutes.
Wow, okay.
9 minutes and some change with the credits.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
We were thinking it was going to be like 2.5, 3 minutes.
Right,
And Hunter put together this like 9-minute beautiful piece. It was really like we were surprised.
What about the score? Do you have a score?
So Hunter did the score.
Hunter also did the score.
Yeah, did the score. And it's interesting because you just don't know what you're going to get when we were creating it. And I go back to all the time. You're a director, and Danny, you're a director. It's like, okay, you're going to look here, you're going to do there, you're going to walk over there. Well, I'm sorry, I'm a rooster.
Yeah.
And I may not decide to do that right now. You may have to wait an hour.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
There was some funny scenes that we had to like manage. It took a little bit longer than others, but like the chicken rooster chasing scenes. But it was really cool. We had some great PAs. Emily was the key PA.
Yes.
We had the twins,
Yes.
Paradise Twins.
Yeah.
A lot of like really good people that just were down for the end result, and they really like just pulled the strings and got everything done.
And I was going to say, one of the things we wanted to do, especially with our PAs, is we wanted to make sure that they were paid.
Right.
Because we viewed it as another form of workforce.
Oh, sure.
development.
Chicken wrangler,
exactly,
yeah.
We wanted them to have the opportunity to be working on
Sure.
something, and also to treat everyone with dignity and let them be paid for it. And so then the PAs, especially I think some of them might have been the first time holding a chicken.
Oh yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
We had some interns too from the university.
We did, right? Raritan Valley College. Yeah, we
Yeah.
had interns. Yeah, too. It was fun.
That's awesome.
You weren't expecting.
That's great,
And
Sophia
we forgot
was
our
one
friend
of
who did all the propping, Mr. Emiliano.
Yeah, Emiliano was the
B&B
props.
So
One of the
it was all in the family.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
all in
yeah.
the family. He gave us all the furniture to make the decrepit house.
Yeah, Emiliano is a true legend. He's like got everything you need as far as B&B props, and like he's right in Jersey.
Yeah.
Everyone's
We're
local.
Jersey.
That's fantastic. When is the screening?
Yep.
Tomorrow at 3 p.m. at the Asbury.
At the Asbury Hotel.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
awesome. I mean, if that didn't sell it, I don't know what will.
man,
If
you
that's
see
not
a
a
film
reason to
about
come
chicken.
down
Sounds
Gotta
great.
here at the
see it.
Garden State Film Festival 2026 edition, 24th annual. I don't know what will. So, last time I saw chicken on this much was Rocky, maybe the original Rocky, and chasing him around. The training scene.
Is this chicken going to make an appearance for the Q&A?
So we had talked about it. We talked about it, but we didn't want it. We don't want to. It's an animal,
right?
So we don't want to do that, but we did discuss it. Having number one on the set. Yeah,
it might be on virtual.
Yeah, we'll zoom it in. Literally zoom in the chicken. This is awesome. Cooped. We didn't think we'd be talking about roosters and chickens this weekend.
But I'm thinking something different.
Yeah.
It's totally different.
That's amazing. All right. Would you work with animals again? I imagine it was challenging, but
I would like to. Yeah, go ahead.
I think the answer's no.
Okay.
Fun. Well, I'll let you talk. Yes.
Yeah.
I think for like a couple of the scenes, but like an entire film, might just be if it's not as trained as the chickens that Helena trained, then we're out of luck.
Yeah, that's all.
Like a trained monkey, or
hey, if she could train that monkey, then
you don't want to work with babies, kids, water, or animals.
Right.
Yep. Word to
that's
wise.
hard and set rules.
Yes.
And you guys, but you did it though.
We did do it. Yes, we're very honored.
Yeah. So Cooped Up Sunday 3:00 at the Asbury Hotel. You gotta go check this out. If I can escape I'll see it one way or the other. But
thank you,
for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
That's awesome. GSFF.org, Garden State Film Festival. We just started. Come check out films all day, all night tonight. Cranford Theater down here in Asbury, and then all day tomorrow as well. Networking events, karaoke tonight, script reading tomorrow, table read tomorrow, 9 a.m. here. And just so many things if you're into film, if you're a filmmaker, or you want to support great filmmaking.
Yeah, come on down.
Get down here.
Tickets.
Get your tickets. Buy them at the door. We're all here all weekend.
Yeah, for sure. And we'll be live streaming all day. Stay tuned. We'll see you guys soon.
Take care. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Bye.